Yes, yes, yes. That's all I gotta say. Yes. No, but seriously, we have Sons of Kermit the Frog.
Yes.
Your queen is a reptile. Sons of Kemet the Frog. That'd be great. They should change their band name to that, actually. But no, honestly, boys, your queen is a reptile. Bloody hell, I hope not. Imagine that. Like, there's some kind of coronation. And everyone's just like, Jesus, Elizabeth, what's with your skin? So yeah, let's just get right into it. First song, my queen is Dont Use Mun. The snare rim hits create a fun, rickety tempo straight away. The sax is predictably lovely. The flowing over the top was a pleasant surprise. I hate to make the comparison, but quick math. But honestly, he does alright for himself, this rapper bloke. Decent enough flow. Breaks up the monotony here as well, at the very least, and it's inventive in its own right, and it does flesh out the conceptual nature of this record. And there really is a liveliness to the beat here, the tuba, the sax looping that holds this track together. It is a really good track, a really great opener. Really. Mamie Phillips Clark is next, and we have a dusty sax that sexily smooches melodies all over the shop here, boys. The dub influence here is discernible and well executed. The tuba as well is a standout in how it wraps itself in that funky progression, that groove, just again and again, just tasty. The vocal overlays sweats it smooth. The solo is also pretty bloody beaut, mate. Now we've got bloody, you know, Harriet Tubman. I love that name, Tubman. Just imagine a bathtub as a man. There's a bouncier, upbeat tempo here as well. The walking tuba lines again perform a superb interplay with the sax, which is so perky, so invigorating as it titters all the way through this track. So much energy, it's just so fun. The drummer feels like a cantering horse with clanging buckets for a mane. Anna Julia Cooper is next. This track builds and builds like a dusty storm front. It starts with a very simple driving beat with some hint of melancholy in the sax. Drummer too, all the while, has these clicking paradiddles throughout. And yeah, the beat, the sax, they only grow in speed and tenacity until an inexplicable transition where the instrumentation just fades and the sax reinstates that melancholic motif from the start, devoid of the energy it so previously held. Angela Davis. The fuddy tuba and how it harmonizes so often with the other instruments gives this album another dimension. It sets it apart. The sax almost has a somber tone midway through this track. And yeah, this song, very much like the last, builds momentum and tempo exponentially. At the beginning, I wasn't feeling as engaged, but by the end, I was hooked into every feel and reinstatement of the phrase at faster tempos. We've got Nanny of the Maroons. The drumming plugs along here. I love the depth. I love the resonating, pounding, almost tribal heartbeat of the bass drum. The sax's toodlerooing is sexy as well. I love how the tuba works its way in with a groovy, catchy motif. And I don't know why, but I feel like if this song was a pizza topping, it would be ham. Just a fuckload of ham. It must be because of that bass drum and how it just undercuts this track all the way through. Similar to the last song here, I could just listen to them steadily being bonged all day, the bass drums. Minimalism works in this song's favor as well because it passes by like the sun overhead. Very calming and effective overall. Number 8, Bloody, we've got Ya Asantiwa. Ya Antisawa. That was easy. Ya Antisawa. Ya Antiswa. The sax work is energetic, bright, and reminiscent of some of the greats in this genre. And yeah, the sax remains a highlight throughout, being a focal point of the song and constantly changing its phrases, all the while being guarded by that tuba, which acts as that Basie foundation yet again. And yeah, at some points, the sax, you know, it's very free jazz. It does remind me of John Coltrane on Bloody Meditations or Ascension or what have you. Number 9, Albertina Sisulu. This song has similarities to the last, especially in how the saxes work, colors the focus of this song, yet the rim hits on the snare, the definable presence of the tuba, and the barreling tempo combine in a very balanced mix to create something which is all the more intricate and impressive than just the sax alone. It's also only 5 minutes long, so it doesn't overstay its welcome like some of the other tracks here, which is nice. Number 10, we've got Doreen Lawrence. So yeah, just like the album starts, it finishes with some raps, some fauruhgen. The tempo again, it's fast. The drummer just loves his snare, his alternating fills and extra crash notes.
Who raids the shop and leaves the loot behind? Who raids the shop and leaves the loot behind? Who raids the shop and leaves the loot behind?
Who does that? Who does that? I don't fucking know. Not me. If I raided a shop, I'd take all the fucking breadcrumbs, mate. I'll take everything. Feed them to the ducks if I have to. Bloody hell. But anyway, that refrain, it's got venom and it's got anger. It's actually really cool. It's moreover refreshing than anything else, having just listened to a full album of, you know, tuba-ridden jazz. And yeah, your ears at this point do get used to the tuba's play style and the redundant, almost squealing sax lines and, you know, the rim hits on the snare and what have you. Still though, I can't talk shit about the instrumentation or indeed any other song on this album seemingly. They all succeed in what they are trying to do basically. Now, album overview, we made it, lads! Having the tuba carry most of the bass weight in this album is unique in terms of most bop and post-bop and free jazz and jazz fusion that I've listened to thus far. It's farty, yet kind of funky and fun. Occasionally boring maybe, but because of the lack of tonality and arpeggiated phrases like the saxophone has. Yet that comparison in of itself doesn't seem fair given just how differently they're used and, you know, the intentions in them being used, etc. But no, I did love this album. I thought it was a great little gem. I thought that the rapping was cool as well. That was unique. Really well done. Good shit, mate. Good shit. And it's also insanely consistent. It's just a plateau of just this afrobeat jazz just beating away like... No, but really a superb album. Really is, in all of its rhythms and colours, even if that colour remains to be just sort of this swash of just brown and orange, it's still lovely, boys. It's still just well done. It's well done. It's well done. Like a steak. Like a steak. Yes. Look, I just think with these jazz albums, all you gotta say basically is... Yes. It's chill, yes. It's got the tempos, it's got the sax, it's got the instrumental intricacy, it's fun, it's catchy as well. Who raised the loot that leaves the roof behind? Anyway, so yeah. Simple as that, boys. I'd give this an easy 4. Yes. Yeah, just a 4. I'll just give it a 4. Yes. Yeah, because it did get redundant, like I said, at some stage. And so yeah, I hope you had fun watching this. If you're new, subscribe, like, comment, pistachios, all helps the channel grow. And yeah, I just thought this was really good. Simple as that. Really good. Really good. Afrobeat jazz. Simple. Done. Catch you later. Fun. Wow. Bye-bye.